girls, welcome back to my channel for yet another video, and today I have a special someone here with me. So I have Agam here with me, who is a beauty and lifestyle blogger from Chandigarh. So if you don't know who she is, then where in the world are you? So I'll have all the social media links in the description box below, so you guys can go and check her out and read her blog. So her blog is called
Trimmings and Lace.
So the name itself is like super, I think, a really fantasy word which one can understand because it's like trimmings and lace. Normally we just like read.
I think the reason why I chose this name was because mine is primarily a fashion blog, but I never wanted something which denotes like strictly fashion, something like a fashion blog or a style blog. And I really felt that this was a unconventional kind of a name, and you know, that is why
and
we
plus
went.
Today we are here to shoot the beauty hacks for the freshers who are now starting out for college or who are now going into the university. You'll have a lot more experiences coming by, so we'll be showing
And I think a lot more reasons to dress up
actually
and look good.
because you'll have cute boys all around you. So yes, that's the biggest factor. I have nobody to look after because I just have like one guy in my class. So
Oh really?
Yeah.
You just have one guy in your class?
I only have one guy in my class. So
Oh.
and
I feel you.
I have this really bad habit of making boys my brother. So
Oh, I feel them now. I feel that. Experienced, and I think the tips and tricks that we wish to share with you via this video is also, you know, something that helps your makeup stay put and helps it last longer, because you know the weather is turning out to be very humid and very sticky, and which is the reason why, you know, the makeup just melts instantly, and
plus it looks like really oily
and cakey, right? And I think college, although you know wear makeup to college slightly, but college is not the place where, you know, you can go every instant to touch your makeup and, you know, just keep correcting it. So I think it's very important to just follow some very basic and handy techniques which just helps your makeup stay put.
So let's get started. So do you want to go first?
So I think my first tip for any, you know, for wearing any kind of makeup is to, you know, start on a very clean canvas. And I think for that it's very important to take good care of your skin, which means that, you know, exfoliation and proper moisturizing of your skin is very important. I hope you'll agree, because I think before you put on maybe, you know, your CC cream or a BB cream or even your foundation, I think it's very important that your skin is well moisturized and well hydrated for the foundation to sit well. So, and say if your skin is on the oily side, pick up, you know, a more water based or a gel based moisturizer rather than a heavy cream based moisturizer.
And plus exfoliating is the biggest factor which plays a really important role.
Yes.
I think the weather is like so like different that, like, you know, you need to exfoliate at least twice a week.
Yeah, twice
with all the gunk and stuff.
Because the weather is such that, you know, there is like a increased natural production of your oil. So once that oil sits on the skin, it's natural that it attracts more pollutants and more grime, which ultimately sits on your skin and eventually will sink into your pores. So if you're not exfoliating that skin, you know, you'll break out, you'll have white heads, black heads. So I think it's very important that you exfoliate your skin very properly.
So the next tip is from me, which is that you can starting off with makeup who are now getting into like, you know, if you're going out for college or anything, just start off from layer by layer putting on makeup rather than just piling up all on once, because it's just not gonna happen. Especially the weather is like super like sticky and oily, so you cannot get away with just piling up your makeup and it will blend easily, which can happen in winters actually.
It can happen in winter, because winter, I think, because the weather allows your makeup to stay longer. So, you know, you can just add on more layers to your makeup, but the weather is the present weather is such that perhaps the weather works to just drain off your makeup. So I think it's always advisable to start in very thin layers.
So the setting powder nowadays have gotten a little bit more thicker. The consistency have been a little bit more like on a where you can get like a foundation powder kind of a finish.
Right.
So I think just applying it every single day, if you do not need to apply a BB or CC cream or foundation, you can just apply a little bit of a powder, like a setting powder.
Setting powder.
And I think one of my favorites, and I actually literally I swear by every single day, I do not apply makeup. So people who think that I apply makeup every single day, it just never happens. And I think
You can't wear makeup.
one.
There are days when you just sit in your bed and watch a movie or read a book,
And your face is looking like a Dragon Ball, so
that's most of the
that
days.
happened. That happened. So one of my favorite is the Lakme. I think Maybelline Fit Me was also.
Maybelline Fit Me,
is
yes,
also
it's a good powder, yeah.
So the Lakme has this perfect radiance compact, which is mine is in the shade Ivory Fair. So the consistency of this, and I have literally applied this, and the consistency is super amazing. Like can you see this? It is
very nice.
And it's really velvet.
How I do my makeup when I have to do makeup, I have these few tricks that I use. Once that I'm done moisturizing my skin, I always take a regular face tissue or something, then I just use it and press it against my skin. Yeah, just blotting away any excess moisturizer or any oil that has just surfaced at that very moment. And I think just pressing it against your skin, it also helps the product just get into the skin and just settle down into the skin. And for my makeup to last longer, for my makeup I am very particular that I use a primer before I start my makeup. This is the Benefit Professional. Although this is not a drugstore product, but
I think nowadays Color Essence and Colourban, they have like
I really like the L'Oreal. I don't know what's it called. They have a primer which comes in a tub. It costs about like $600 or something, and I think that's super effective. So just like Margee mentioned, that once I am done with my base and everything, and I think talking it like that might seem that we put in like lots of minutes into putting on makeup and we pile on less, but it's I think like I mentioned, we just, at least I personally just like to conceal my problem areas, and that's about it. And once I'm done, I like to set it all with this MAC finishing powder. It's called Mineralized Skin Finish. So it's actually, it's not shade, it's in the shade medium. It's A25. So MAC has these numbers.
I'll have all the products which we are mentioning in the description box. You guys can go and check it out if you guys have.
So this one in particular, this one is not a finishing powder per se, because if I show you, this is a very natural looking shade, and it's a very fine consistency. You hardly get any product on your skin, so this is more like a setting powder.
So the next product which I'm going to show you guys is something which is for all the Indian girls out there who love wearing kajal on everyday basis, because I think what I have seen in university itself, and also like for in colleges, most of the girls like to apply, like not going barefaced and just applying a lot of kajal and eyeliner.
In fact, when I joined the university, I started wearing kajal once I was in the university, and that's the only makeup product that I used at that time.
So I think investing in a good one, I think, would be a better option if you wanted it to stay for a really long time. Because I don't think like applying kajal or like after every class, it does not
possible.
happen.
It's not possible,
and it cannot even happen. So I think once you apply it in something which lasts till like 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the evening,
it should, right?
So one which I love to apply most, I think, as a liner as well as a kajal on my lower lash, and also is the Lakme Gel Edit liner, and it costs up to I think 800. So I have in this shade, this is a Lakme Gel Edit liner, and it is in the shade Must Have, and it's like a super black liner. And this is like, it comes like in a small pot like this, and the consistency of this is like amazing. Like, you know, it stays on because I have applied it. I've been to weddings, I've been to colleges, and I have applied it, and plus it has like a little twisty, not twisty, like a smaller brush
kind of
a brush. It
Yeah.
has a brush, so you can, like, you know, apply it even if you want to retouch. It does not. I think it doesn't pile up.
Very important to start building a collection of products and having an
From
array of
small by
products
small.
to choose
Right,
from.
and plus I think buying products which are worth the money is
Exactly.
the biggest factor.
But I think one with the deal with makeup is that, you know, you just need to experiment, and that is how you learn.
And this
you
just go about in the store, just have
Yeah.
a little look around and see, like, you know, what you think of the product, because sometimes it happens like very inexpensive brand also have a good quality product.
Exactly.
It might
Yeah.
happen.
It might happen.
It might happen. So
Because I feel like the range that Maybelline offers or say L'Oreal offers, it's at par with any you know, high street or
street
any
brand.
luxury brand that offers. So another tip I think we can give for the lips, I think my personal suggestion would be that, you know, if you're done doing your base and you're doing something with your eyes, I think for your eyes you can also do like just a simple liner. I think put on layers of mascara just to, you know, make
and
your
even if
eyes
you're
look
not
dewy
applying
and
a liner, I think mascara can get
yeah,
away with
the
everything.
mascara. I mean that's my go-to. I just like curl my eyelashes and put 2 layers
coats
of
mascara.
mascara, and I'm good to go. But Maybelline's come up with these color gradient sticks,
Lips, yeah.
and they are fantastic. I mean, there
And
was
it
this.
stays on.
Oh, they stay on brilliantly.
They stay on.
So I was sent this shade of the gradient sticks by Maybelline, and I was very skeptical about using them, but once I started using them, they are so easy to use. They're like my absolute go-to product. They're like in my bag all the time. I just pick it up, reapply, and that's all. And I think it's just so budget friendly. It's so pocket friendly.
I think that's a thing that becomes the biggest factor, because because I think that has to be.
And I think for lips, for college, I would not, you know, believe in spending that time and that budget in, you know, first lining your lips and filling them in. Because let's be honest, guys, we do not have that much of time. We just have like 15 to 20 minutes to get ready for college. And I think it's not worth the effort, so you can just go in for a regular gloss or something.
And plus,
So-
I think if you are like me, who loves to layer, because I tend to mix and match few lipstick, which stays on really long, because both of them have a different consistency. So I think it stays on. So two of my current favorite, I can say, is the Lakme 95 Creaseless, which is in the shade Moss Spot, which she just saw and she loved.
We'll just
She
show you
loved it.
the
And then the other one, and even if you are drinking or eating or anything, the Revlon Color Stay Ultimate Suede lipstick, which is in the shade 005 Mousse, and it literally stays on even after I drink or I eat. It actually has the staying power. So
I think another tip for lipstick can also be to, you know, use your lipstick as a stain. That is something yet again which I really like to do. And you know, a stain is something, it's very
Natural.
Yeah, it's very natural. It's just, you know, those berry kissed kind of lips. You just simply, you know, swipe on your favorite lipstick, just hold a face tissue, press it against your lips, just again, you know,
Mattify.
just mattify, wipe off the excess, and you're left with a beautiful
because
stain.
glossy lips are not. This is not the.
But yeah,
correct
glossy lips were such a big trend back
for-
then, but yeah, not now.
Now, so the next product which I'm going to talk about is the layering up of mascara. Sometimes it happens that we do not have time to apply a liner, so I think one of the biggest factors which we can get away is by mascara, which actually makes your eyes look so wide awake.
Right. I think my tip for using a mascara is something, you know, it's just a two-step procedure that
And plus you can build up.
You can build up.
You can
I
build up.
simply curl my eyelashes and then just build up on the mascara. and I think once you've done that, sometimes you don't even feel the need to wear a kajal or a eyeliner because your eyes look fantastic anyway.
And plus it looks a little bit more bigger. So
Right.
I love to layer two mascaras even if I'm not applying a liner. One is the Revlon 3D Extreme Mascara, which has a super amazing wand, I think, and the smell is, I don't know what the smell is. A different, like, it smells like wine somehow.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it smells like wine.
Yeah, a little.
It smells a
A
little
little,
like
but
wine.
it's a sweet fragrance.
Which
It's
does not
a-
suggest that I drink wine every single day, so it's not like. And then the other one is the Maybelline Hypercurl Volume Express Mascara, because I think this one is a very budget proof mascara if you are going to invest in one, because I think it costed for $350.
So I think after you've just done with the entire process, I think the best way to make your makeup stay longer, I think that's just another pile-on step. If you really want to do that, is use a setting spray. We have, I don't know if they're available in India. I mean, Urban Decay does excellent setting sprays, though they are not available in India. But I think Maybelline's launched a 24-hour setting spray, which is available, which is like again a budgeted option. Other than that, I also personally like to use the MAC Fix Plus. And that's also a great lift up for your skin during the day. You just like spritz a few sprays and you're good to go. So MAC Fix Plus is a great product. But yeah, I do have like a hack in that also. I mean, because MAC obviously it's not a budget friendly option. So what I do is you simply just take a regular spray bottle, take any brand of rose water that you use.
Just last it refreshes.
It refreshes. You just need to add say like a 30 ml portion of your rose water and dilute the rest with water. That acts as an excellent setting spray for your face, and it also helps refresh your face during the day, and it's like so pocket friendly. You just like spraying water on your face.
And the last product which I'm going to talk about is for the brows. So girls who have a super obsession with brows, because I think recently brows have been
brows are like the talk of the town now.
So I think being in trend, I think I can say Maybelline has this fashion brow duo shaper, which one side has a waxy pencil thing and the other is a sponge, it's like a twisted thing, like a sponge spoolie kind of a thing, so you can like, just fill up your color. However, I think one of the I can like say disadvantage, if you have a darker complexion like me, then you should buy the grey or the black one. I don't remember the name. It comes in like two shades only. One is a brown one and one is a grey one. So if you have a darker complexion that like me, then obviously go for the black one. And if you have a complexion like Agam, then go for the brown one, because it looks a little bit grey when I apply it on my brows, so it looks grey. What you can also do is apply this, and then you can just take any eyeshadow, a dark pigmented brown eyeshadow, and just fill it in with like small little brush and just fill it in, and it stays on.
I think that's just to settle the waxy pigment of the
right. So and it settles down, and you do not have to retouch or reapply, and it stays on for a really long time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that Agam had a good time doing this video. So thank you so much, Agam, for coming.
My pleasure, and wishing all of you a great college time. It's the time of your life. Just make the best of it, and yeah, just have fun. Just have
explore.
fun.
I think exploring is
Exactly.
the biggest factor. You can just go around and
Just learn about yourself, learn about the world, and just rock it. Yeah.
So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you are seeing Agam for the first time, like obviously like Agam, who read Agam's blog, and if you are seeing her speaking in front of the camera for the first time, because this is the first time that she is like speaking in front of the camera.
So Margee like convinced me to do so. I am very skeptical about speaking in front of the camera, but I think I've done a fair job.
Yeah. So yeah, so give this video a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it, and if you are new to this channel, if you haven't subscribed already, and if you like Agam, then be sure to click that subscribe button, and be sure to follow Agam on all the social medias, her Snapchat, everything will be in the description box below.
We'll be happy to do those for you.
And plus, if you have any other suggestions or recommendations, be sure to leave it in the comments down below, and we can definitely plan more videos for you when she comes back to town, because whenever she's here, she's always rushing by. So I feel like Agam, this is the time that we have to film this. So but I had like super amazing time like talking about like everything, and I think it's something which is, I think even now viewers also need to understand what's important and what's not. So yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay beautiful, stay confident, and I'll have all her social media links and my social media links if you are not following me and already. Be sure to check it out, and be sure to check her blog, also Trimmings and Lace. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay beautiful, stay confident, and bye.
Then we did a good job.